It is a scam when you don't allow everyone to operate on fair terms.
We are the Robin Hoods of sports betting. We take something back from the rich bookies and enable our customers to beat them instead.
Hey guys, Alex here from Trademate Sports and Odds Hero. I'm going to do something a little bit different today. I'm going to tell you a story about something that's happened to me in the past 2 to 3 weeks in terms of me signing up with a bookmaker. And the reason why I'm going to tell you this story is actually something a bit different. I want to talk about kind of the darker side of gambling or the darker side of betting. I'm kind of highlight a scenario where I think, in terms of my experience of where I think addictions are created and where governments or government regulations or just even bookies can do a way better job at holding themselves accountable and just conducting their practices in the best way possible. I'm not going to tell you which bookmaker I'm talking about today because I'm still betting with them currently, so I don't want to get them flag my account, or if they see this video, blah blah blah, and yeah, stop me from betting, because I still do have some betting to do with them. I still have a bonus to get through with them, but yeah, I just thought this was a really good opportunity for me to highlight just a scenario of why addiction might be created, and where I think bookies can become way better with the way they conduct their business. I deposited 100 euros into this bookie about on May the 16th it was, and they offered a match deposit of up to 100 euros. So deposit 100 euros, get 100 euros back. And I bet with them. And my strategy with match betting is to win all the money over at Sport Market and to lose all the money with the bookmaker I'm depositing with. If you want to know why I do that strategy, I'll put a link up here for you guys, and you guys can watch that. About 9 minutes into that video, I explain why, or I explain the strategy that I use. But anyway, so I did that, lost all the money over or at the bookmaker, and I won all the money over at Sport Market. Great, that's what I wanted. Right at the end of that, they're like, okay, well, this guy's not a great bettor, obviously. We're going to offer him another deposit, another welcome bonus, or some kind of bonus, and that was 150 euros match deposit also. So put 150 euros in, get 150 euros back. Great for me. A little bit worrying considering that, I just lost 100 euros with them. They don't know about my strategy, and a bit worrying in the sense that, it's just a quick way for people to think, I'm going to chase my losses and win back. But whatever, that happens, play on. That was 5 days later after my initial deposit. Another 5 days surpassed, and in that time I had lost 150 euros with that bookmaker, which I'd won over at Sport Market, and I still had 150 euros of bonus money yet to turn over before I was finished with that bonus. And then what happened was I got another offer. It was 50% up to 200 euros. So if I deposit 200 euros with them, I can get 100 euros back. Now, this is where I have a problem. And originally I was going to record this video straight after that, but a lot's happened since, which I'll get to. I was very worried about that because I'm thinking, okay, so in the way they're thinking about this is I've lost 100 euros with them, lost 150 euros with them, 250 euros, and now they're asking for what could possibly be another 200 euros. So that would take me to 450 euros of money lost. And I think it's just it's incentivizing people to keep gambling with them. It's incentivizing them to keep losing money because they think they've spotted, some kind of a loser, basically, or not a loser, but someone who loses money with gambling and way to make more money. And I think this would be half okay if they allowed winning players to stay with them, because I guarantee if I was winning all this money with them, they wouldn't offer me a second bonus. They wouldn't offer me a third bonus. There's no way they'd do that. If anything, they'd limit me. They'd get rid of me. So that happened. And then I didn't take that. I didn't take that offer, by the way, because I was still trying to get through the second offer. Couple days passed, May the 29th, so this is 3 days after the second offer. They offer me yet another, because I hadn't used that other offer, so they offered me another one, and this was 60% up to 150 euros. And I'm like, at this point, this is crazy, because that's just another, they're still trying to get me. They're trying their hardest to get more money out of me. Another 3 days passed, 1st of June. 75% up to 100 euros. So they're asking for another 100, or possibly getting another 100 euros out of me. So from May the 21st to the 1st of June, so 10 days, 11 days, they've offered me 4 times where I can get some sort of bonus with them, which is great for me. It's awesome for me because I'm doing match betting, I've got a strategy, I've got a guaranteed way, as long as I do everything right, I've got a guaranteed way of making money out of this. But 95% of us, or more of us, more than 95% of us, don't make money from sports betting. What this actually does is, I think it's more so the fact that this creates an addiction, I think. It incentivizes people to keep chasing their losses, to keep depositing more money in the hope that, one day they'll get that big break and they'll win that money back. Not saying that they won't, but that is not a healthy way to go about your gambling. So like I said, great for me because I can keep making use of these bonuses and keep making money. But for 95% of us, or at least most of us, this is not a good thing. And I think the only reason I'm putting out this video is not so I can it's not to seem like, it's not like I'm telling a new story. I don't think. It's more so I think the more people that talk about this, the better, because it'll the word just gets heavier and heavier, and hopefully some changes can happen and these kind of things don't happen. So it's good for us match bettors, but I think that this is just another case of where bookmakers can get better and where governments maybe can put some regulations in place. And I don't know if you guys have heard the story about 32 Red, a punter who lost north of £750,000. This was a couple of years ago, I think. And 32 Red got fined $2 million for this because they failed to... they figured out that they failed to highlight 22 opportunities where they could have talked to this guy and try to stop what he's doing, or at least stop how much money he's depositing, because this guy was earning less than £2,000 a month, but he was depositing £40,000 a month into his 32 Red account. But they just let him keep going until it got to a point where he's lost over £750. And they were fined quite heavily for that. But still, it just shows that this is nothing new, and that addictions are incentivized by these bookmakers. And I think we need to do more than what we are doing currently. And I'm not saying all bookmakers do, but the story I've just told, I've had a few similar stories or similar circumstances to what is happening with this bookmaker now happen to me, but nothing to this extent where they're offering me essentially for redepositing offers within 10 days of each other, and within a couple of days of losing all the money with them. So I hope you guys, it'd be great if you guys can spread this video out to as many people as possible, to try and just spread the word a bit more about this and people understand how these bookmakers work. And anyway, I hope you guys like the video, and I'll keep you updated as much as possible. And hopefully, if they do offer me some more deposits or offer me some more bonuses, I'm sure they will, and I'll keep you guys informed if that happens. But if not, please like this video, share it around, subscribe to our channel, click the bell so you get notifications every time I post a video like this. But cheers guys, and I'll keep you updated.